computer man. A techie code monkey, if you will. I'm an information and technology specialist. I know my way around those machines. And of course, whenever someone finds out, they immediately feel the impulse to tell me all of their computer problems, as if I could fix them. This happened recently with an old acquaintance of the family. Always a strange person. He hadn't known about my profession until just now. He told me of his 15-year-old dinosaur of a computer that could use some fixing up. I was so amused by the request that I decided to go into a spare room and give it a go. I booted up and a strange icon was on the desktop. It was a file called soon.nil. I had never heard of the .nil file extension before. I was intrigued. With great trepidation, I opened it. A dialog box popped up.
No, turn back, save yourself.
I admit I was surprised and confused. Maybe this was some sort of strange, obscure virus from back in the day. So I clicked cancel and ran a virus scan. The progress bar of the scan immediately shot from 0 to 100 and then went back to 0, and shot back up to 100 again, and it repeated the process for about a minute. When it finally let up, it showed that 400% of the hard drive was corrupted. A dialog box popped up.
Run while you still can. Leave, don't come back. Destroy this damn machine. Run, hide, before it's too late.
I was creeped out. Yet, I was convinced this was a virus. I tried to reboot. When I went to the menu and clicked it, there was yet another dialog box.
No! Just leave it! Please! Just run! Go!
I closed it, and another popped up.
Please! Save yourself! Escape! It's too late for us! Go! Destroy your machine and go!
Panicking, I ran my hand right around the back of the machine and unplugged it. I sat there for a moment. What the hell was that? Surely it's the strangest virus I'd ever seen. Was the purpose to get people to trash their computers? I hesitated a moment before turning it on again. I felt that I should have heeded the warnings. Take a hammer to the hard drive. Stay somewhere else for the time being. But just for 1 second, was I just being silly? Plugging the computer back in, the screen flashed to life at maximum brightness. The screen was moving fast. Dialog boxes flooded the screen, appearing and disappearing too quickly for the naked eye to discern. They made a picture, a mass of faces, all full of sorrow and grief. They were disappointed at me. They were pitying me. The speakers let out a long, garbled static. It sounded like a chorus of voices.
We're sorry. We're so sorry.
The computer returned to normal, and I retrained my computer over the location of soon.nil. It wasn't there. All there was yes_now.nil. The dreadful amount of conviction and a deadly curiosity, I opened it. It all happened so quickly. The monitor flashed again, and the room was flooded with white, as if everything in the room had become suffused with it. I couldn't help but stare right in the center of it. I felt like I was going blind, but I kept staring. An unknown force helped me fast, and I heard static, endless amounts of white noise, louder than anything, louder than existence. I didn't even think it was even a noise anymore. I tried to scream over the sound. I could not hear myself. I screamed and I screamed, the only thing I could do to pull off to prove my existence. I couldn't stop shrieking. My body wouldn't let me. My throat became raw and I tasted blood. It became numb and everything became numb. The clothes on my body, the floor beneath my socks, the warm, rusty heater, everything. I was blinded, deaf, and dumb. I could not feel, or love, or appreciate my existence. And I didn't exist. I didn't know where I was. I could have been in my room, in the hospital, sitting on the right hand of God. I was completely deprived of all my natural senses. I could cry if I wanted tears to come out. I wasn't sure if I had eyes to cry with. All I know is the blast of light from the computer monitor, the spirits, the damning light on my soul, endless blank. But now, I do feel one thing. The presence of others. I am in some unearthly, ungodly place, surrounded by souls that suffer the same way I do. Nothing makes sense. No sense. No nonsense. No boredom. How much time had passed? I feel something else coming this way. A real person. I can see and feel him. Someone with hope. I fear for them. They need to leave. They need to avoid this. I need to sacrifice myself to send them a message. The existence of an actual person is probably more valuable than that of mine. Right? No. Turn back. Save yourself.
You still can.
Leave. Don't come back. Destroy this mission. Run. Hide before it's too late for you.
Before it's too late for you.